Today I will show you how to shoot a star cluster, the Perseus star cluster with just a. I'm gonna use the virtuoso mount, but I'm not gonna turn it on. I'm gonna keep it manual, like most of you guys don't have tracking mounts, and I'm gonna use the 585 sensor camera, which is the SV705C. What I recommend you is use a high field of view refractor, like my evoguide. This will make it more forgiving too without tracking. So if you have what you will need is a wide field of view refractor, like 300 millimeters or so, and a 585 sensor camera. For those of you who are planning to do it with phone, yeah, you can, but it will be much more difficult. So today I'm going to show you how to do it with an astro camera. To be honest, astro camera, if you're going to get in this hobby, you will need to invest in it. So it's mandatory, like planets imaging and stuff like that. It's mandatory. But I'm gonna show you how to do it. It's relatively cheap, like the camera is about 200 something. And the refractor, you can use any refractor you want, really. But the more magnification you have, the more focal length, the harder it will be. So let's go. Okay, so I am in SharpCap at the moment. And what you want to do first is set the exposure to about half a second, this is about half a second at the moment, and mass is milliseconds. And set the gain to maximum, so you can see the stars clearly. And if you didn't focus yet, you will need to focus by turning the focuser knob of the telescope. Right now I'm focused. As you can see, the stars are pinpoints. We want to get the stars as small as possible. And today, since we are going to find the Perseus cluster, we're going to need to plate solve to find it. So we go to Tools, push to Assistant, and I have it saved here. Write Persei. This is the one, H Persei cluster, and press Start. All right, so this is how far we are from the target at the moment. So what I'm doing is I'm turning the mount manually at the moment, like left and right. And when I turn it left, I'm getting closer. That means I need to turn left more. If you see the number increase, it means you're in the wrong direction. I'm turning left still. Okay. You may be more off than this, but it's best to do in your case is go to Stellarium and check where the deep sky object is and try to point in that area where it is, so you're close. And as you can see, this is the cluster here. And what we're going to do is I'm going to center it by going up and down. Okay, I'm turning the mount right. And since we don't have tracking every couple of, like half a minute or so, we need to readjust. Okay, now gain, I set it like 450, something like that, but I'm gonna leave it for 27 in this case. As far as exposure, since we are not using a tracking mount, if we set it at 1 second, you can see the stars are like trailing a bit. So I'm gonna reduce it to 700 seconds or so. Sorry, 700 milliseconds, not seconds. Yeah, that looks about right. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Okay, I'm gonna readjust it a bit. Basically, you want the maximum exposure till the stars don't trail. And go to live stacking, and I started the live stack earlier actually, so I'm continuing it now. And this is without tracking. Star clusters are easy without tracking. Deep sky objects are more difficult. But this will give you the general idea of what you can achieve without a tracking mount if you're planning to do any deep sky photography.
this is what you're dealing with. Like field rotation, you can rotate the camera if you're like 5 minutes or so, if you really cared about that. But to be honest, with manual tracking, you're not gonna get a lot of exposure. Maybe you will get 15 minutes or maximum something like that. Depends how patient you are. Which I'm not that patient, but if you are patient, it will pay off. All right, then after like half a minute or a minute, you go back and you need to recenter the target. Since we don't have a tracking mode, it's important that you recenter. Because if you don't recenter, what will happen is these black edges will keep cropping in, and it will mess up your image. But yeah, that's the general gist of it. And yeah, basically that's it. If you like this video, leave me a like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next video. Cheers, guys.